He also competes in the open water 10-kilometer races. Michael McGilvery from Regina, owner of 16 provincial records. He's 18 years of age in lane number 2. Lane number 1, Sebastian Paulins, a standout swimmer from the University of Western Ontario, under coach Paul Midgley, a swimming family. His mom, Suzanne, is actually one of the people that helped organize this entire Olympic trials. He's originally out of London, Ontario. Stanford Lee, youngster, 18 years of age. Point Claire Swim Club produces a lot of very good swimmers. They're a suburb on the west island of Montreal.
So the 10 racers ready to go for the men's 400-meter free. The Canadian record in this event held by Ryan Cochran, 3:43.46 in Glasgow back in 2014. Byron, we do not expect that to be in danger tonight.
No, we certainly don't. Ryan Cochran, one of the great distance swimmers of all time in the world, let alone just Canada. And he does have the Canadian record. And he went to Rio. He was the winner of the Olympic trials.
The defending Olympic champion from Australia, Mac Horton, did not qualify to represent Australia in this event at their trials last week.
Take your marks.
Men's 400 free, 8 lengths of the pool. Jeremy Bagshaw is in lane 4, the med student who is back. He was at the Rio Olympic trials, finished 3rd in this event. Peter Brothers is in the other yellow lane, lane 5, the 24-year-old who just missed Rio.
8 laps of the pool. These guys have been racing each other, especially the two in the middle there, the veterans. They've been racing each other for about 8 years. So they're very familiar with the strategy, what they're trying to do. It's an interesting race here, Rob, for the simple reason that Jeremy hasn't been down near that cutoff time in quite a while. So these swimmers kind of know they're probably not getting the Olympic qualifying time. They're here to do a great job and finish their careers off with a really, really good effort here. Kind of like we just saw Allison Ackman get up and do a great race, even though they're not necessarily going to get that Olympic qualifying time.
It'll be Bagshaw, and the 100-meter split is 54.69. He's just ahead of Peter Brothers.
Jeremy won a bronze medal in this very pool in 2015 at the Pan Am Games as a member of Canada's 4x200 freestyle relay. So he's very familiar with this pool. We should mention that a bunch of the Vancouver swimmers, because of pool issues, had to move to Toronto over a month ago and have been here living out of hotels and the residence at the University of Toronto Scarborough campus where this pool is located. So lots of things have happened because of pandemics and other complications for these swimmers. So many of them were locked out of their pools. They had to do dry land training. Some of them hooked up tethers in backyard swimming pools. It's been a challenge throughout this entire past 16, 17 months, but a lot of them have come out even better for it.
Byron, would you say it's been a bit more of a challenge for the longer distance swimmers than the sprinters?
Absolutely. You can obviously gain more strength in the sprint races where it's important, but that aerobic conditioning is so critical for the longer races, and I would expect some of them to be a little bit off that form.
Right now it is Jeremy Bagshaw leading in lane 4. Peter Brothers on his left shoulder in lane 5. And then it looks like lane 6, Alexander Axon is in 3rd, followed by Nathan Baudin-Bolduc.
That's very good for young Alex Axon in lane number in 3rd spot at this particular race, lane number 6. He's a young up-and-comer, only 18 years of age. I mean, he's 11 years younger than Bagshaw. I mean, that's a lot in a race like this. So nice move by Brothers off that 250-meter turn. Notice the leg kick. He's starting to pick up the leg kick. The power at the end there. Bagshaw isn't quite able to keep up the turnover. Notice the arm turnover. Brothers putting on a brilliant move at this position in the race.
So Peter Brothers goes to the lead as we approach the halfway point of this men's 400-meter free final. Let's see what he's going to hit the clock at. 250.45 for Brothers.
Nice acceleration away. I mean, look at the separation. There's only 2 swimmers that are really in this race. The battle for 3rd. There you got young Alex Axon, although he is getting pressured a little bit by Tristan Cote, the veteran that's trying to come back on him to get in 3rd spot and at least get a medal out of these trials. But there you got the 2 that are out in front. They've only got 50, 60 meters to go in this 8-lap, 400-meter race.
It is the final lap. Peter Brothers, less than 50 meters. The A standard for the Olympics, 3:46.78.
He's right on track to do his best time for sure. He looks brilliant at this point. He's really had a good race, made a great move on Bagshaw. Going to come in, might not quite get to certainly going to have the best time.
3:51.26 is his personal best. Peter Brothers, again, he's trying to get under that 3:46.78. He's not quite going to get it, but it is a personal best for Peter Brothers, followed by Jeremy Bagshaw in second place and Alexander Axon in third.
I would like to mention this is what's called a time final. You normally don't have those kind of things in an Olympic trials. You usually have prelims and finals, but because of the problems with COVID and the number of people in the pool, they actually had to split the 400 freestyle into a morning session and an evening session. And the times in the morning actually count. If someone would have done a faster time, they would have gotten credit for the win or